Hi guys, this is Dr. Bhupesh once again from Dr. BKM Institute. Please subscribe our channel if you have not. Our contact number is 76967342256. Doing one of the reading questions of part C and recording it for you all. Again, our job is to just solve the question answers. We do not create question papers. That's by Cambridge, I guess, or from the OET. So thanks for those who have prepared this wonderful question paper. I'm just going to take the answers things. So in the first paragraph, what is the writer's attitude? Attitude means it can either be positive or it can be negative. If you will understand the options, he doubts. That means negative. He appreciates. That means positive. He is skeptical. Negative. He is more enthusiastic. Positive. So if we can understand the attitude, positive or negative, that at least two options can be eliminated. So this is one of the wonderful methods when it comes to attitude. What is the tone of the patient? So you can first of all clarify positive or negative. Then you can go to the paragraph. Now let's go to the paragraph. Let's go to the paragraph and try to resolve this thing. So the question says, a US doctor gives his views on a new program. An important component of a patient's history and physical examination is the question of medication compliance. An important component of the patient history is medication compliance, that whether if a medication is given to patient, does he comply with the medications? Comply means does he take the medications? Compliance means whether a patient take the medication or not. So the term used by the physician to designate whether or not a patient is taking his or her medication. So that is explained anyhow. Many hospital chart bears the notorious comment. Notorious is a negative word. Notorious is a negative word for naughty people. Naughty. Notorious. Naughty. Patient has a history of non-compliance. So most of the doctors, right, patient has a history of non-compliance. Now under a new experimental. So in this, my answer cannot be because my question was about new program. So this is the new program. So anyhow, my answer cannot be in this. That is where you can save your time. So now under a new experiment in Philadelphia, USA, patients are being paid. Passive voice. Is MR being third form? Patients are being paid to take their medication. The concept makes sense in theory. Failure to comply is one of the most commonest reason that the patient are readmitted to hospital shortly after they are being discharged. So that means the concept makes sense. Makes sense means it is a positive thing. Because failure to comply is one of the most common reason, because people are not taking medications, that's why they get readmitted. So according to author, this concept is nice that we should pay the patients, because at least in theory this concept is valid, because it has a reason. The reason is that if patient do not comply, they get readmitted. So the patient is so the author is this, yeah. So he appreciates the reason behind it, I think, because the reason is that patients get readmitted if they do not take. This is a simple question. I didn't find anything difficult. I'm just going to hold on the recording and we'll check the answer with you guys. This is Dr. Bhupesh from Dr. BKM Institute. Please subscribe our channel if you have not. And my students can let me know if the answer is right. If the answer is right, B. B is the answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This was not at all difficult. आप देखो ना, please देखो. वर्ड्स को कैच करना होता है. देखो पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव तो हमारे पहले ही हो गए थे. सो नाउ इट वाज वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. पेशेंट्स आर बीइंग पेड. द कंसेप्ट मेक्स सेंस. दैट मींस पॉजिटिव. द कंसेप्ट मेक्स सेंस. Failure to comply is one of the most common reasons. So it makes sense because that is why patient gets readmitted. So what the author is doing, he appreciates the reason behind it. It's all good to go. And again, there was no comparison. You could have eliminated it. He's skeptical. No. He doubts. No. Whether it can work or not. No. He was saying it makes sense. Sense means positive. So you could have easily done that. This was this was the easiest question of the day we have done so far. So this is Dr. Bhupesh holding on to the recording. Thank you.